Let's do it. Welcome. Let's come into our mat and we are gonna start with a recline butterfly. So you can use the block to support your back. And maybe if you have a block to support also the back of your head, to lie down on the block, on the bolster, and to release the arms side to side. So take a moment to find that reclined butterfly. I'm gonna find another block for the head. And try to keep the chest open, the arms open. Once you're ready, close your eyes. And let's take a few moments here, just feeling into your body in this first pose of the practice. We are gonna start our practice slowly, and then we are gonna build up through the sun salutation, through the warrior sequence, and back into the floor. So start by feeling into your body, feeling your body resting into the ground. While we are here, we are opening the chest and we are opening the inner thighs. And the growing, and we are taking long and deep breath. We are gonna count each inhale and exhale for 4. See if you can follow me, if that feels good for you. If not, you can take a shorter breath. So take a deep inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Inhale. Feel the lungs expanding, the chest and the belly. And on the exhale, empty your body completely. 1 more. Inhale. Deep exhale. Come back into your normal breath. Just bringing your attention into your heart space. You can place your hands into your heart space. One hand over the other, and take a moment to set the intention for today's practice. Thinking about your intention, your sankapa, your dedication, maybe to build up that flow through the practice, to bring a little more dynamic movement, moving with the breath, or something else that you would like to dedicate your practice to. And then the exhale, release your hands down. And slowly bringing your knees together, roll to the side slowly. Put the block to the side and lie down flat on the mat and bring your knees towards the chest and hug your knees and roll side to side, massaging the spine. Bring in the right hand over your right knee, your left hand over your left knee, and start making circles. Imagine you are drawing circles with your knees, opening the legs and closing them together. Moving slowly, feeling into your hip flexors, and reverse the movement. So if you can be mindful with the movement. And on the exhale, back to center, knees together. And on the exhale, bring your feet into the floor and keep the knees bent. So it's like a bridge pose. Hands side to side of your ankles. And in the next inhale, bring your hips up and bring your arms above the head and press your feet into the mat. And on the exhale, hips down, arms down, slowly touching the floor. Good. Inhale, hips up as high as you can. Arms up above the head, side to side of your ears. And on the exhale, slowly release down. 3 more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, arms and hips down. 2 more. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, hips down, arms down. Good. Last one. Inhale, hips up, arms up. And stay here and keep sending your hips as high as you can. And on the exhale, just release your hands and interlock your fingers. And try to bring your shoulder under your shoulder blades close towards each other. And on the exhale, very slowly release your hands, release your hips, and bring your knees to your chest and hug your knees. And roll forward and back 3 times, massaging the spine. 1, 2, and 3, and coming up and crossing the legs. Nice. Final circle, sending the chest forward. Inhale, sending the chest towards the right knee. And up. Exhale, knees towards the left knee. Sorry, chest towards the left knee. And down and up. And exhale, down. And 3 more this direction. Up. Exhale. Feel the spine. And 1 more. Back to center. Reverse the movement. And feel into your spine, into your neck, into your shoulders. Good. 1 more. Back to center. Inhale, lifting up. Make sure that your legs are comfortable. If not, remember you can sit on a cushion. Inhale, arms up. Look to your fingers, look to your thumbs. And on the exhale, hands together. Bring the hands down. Good. 3 more. Inhale. Rising, exhale. Deep exhale, release down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Sinking deeper into the mat on the exhalation. Last one. Inhale. This time, interlock your fingers and send your arms and your hands facing up and get a deep stretch. Very good. So feel your sitting bones pressing down. Feel your hands reaching towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, rounding the spine, sending the hands forward in front of your heart and look into your belly. Inhale, lifting up. Growing a little bit taller. Good. Exhale, rounding. 1 more. Inhale. Raising up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lifting. And exhale. First, release your left hand down and your right arm above the head. And see if you can go as deep as you can towards the left side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right arm down, left arm above the head. 1 more. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reaching towards the left side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, last one. Reaching towards the right side, keeping your hips and your sitting bones resting into the mat. Back to center, arms up. Exhale, release your hands down. Good. So sending your feet back, coming into a table pose. And front table pose. Cross your toes under. And start lifting the knees up, very little. Lifting a little bit up, a little bit up, a little bit up, and all the way up into a downward facing dog. Bending your right knee and your left knee. Just start moving here with your right leg, with your left leg. Looking to the right, looking to the left. Adjusting the feet, then they are not too far back. And see if you can lift your hips a little bit higher and try to bring your heels down into the mat, pressing all your 10 fingers into the mat. Walking both hands towards your feet. Looking in between your legs. And in the inhale, lift your chest up, halfway up, hands into your shin. And on the exhale, bending forward and down. Uttanasana. 3 more. Inhale, open the chest, look halfway up. Exhale, bending forward and down. Good. 2 more. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bending forward. Last one. Inhale, open the chest, look halfway. And on the exhale, bending forward and interlock your fingers behind your back. And feeling the stretch into your shoulders. Very good. Now looking under your right shoulder and then the left shoulder. And swing to the right and swing to the left. And feel the stretch. One more to the right and to the left. And release both hands down into the mat and open your feet wide as the mat and slowly bending the knees, hands together into a squat position. You can close your eyes. We're gonna take 3 breaths here. Opening of the inner thighs. On the exhale, hands down. Sending the hips high. Bring the feet back, hip width distance apart, and walk your hands forward and coming into a high plank. Take your time, shoulders above your wrists. Inhale, look forward. High plank. Exhale, downward dog. 3 more. Inhale, high plank. The abs and the legs and the arms are active. And on the exhale, back, hips back as high as you can. Downward dog. 2 more. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Last one. Inhale, high plank. Stay here for 5. 1. Bring your knees down if you need. 2, 3, 4, 5. Left knee down. Right foot. It's like 45. Align your left hand with your left knee and lift your right arm up. Side plank. We stay here. Open the chest. Look up to your right hand. And feeling the balance. If you want, you can straight your left leg as well to meet your right foot. And on the exhale, both hands on the floor. And release your right knee down. Turn into your left side. Open your left arm up. Find the balance first. Then if you're here and you would like to challenge, straight your right leg to meet the left foot. Look to your left hand. And on the exhale, left hand down. Knees, chin and chest into the mat, sending the hips high. Inhale, cobra pose. Lie your chest forward. lifting up. And on the exhale, release the chest and the forehead down, hands side to side of your chest. 3 more, inhale. Activate your abdominal muscles. Exhale, chest, forehead down. 2 more. Inhale. So building the fire, the internal fire into your body. Exhale, forehead down. Last one. Inhale, maybe a little bit higher. Stay here. Your arms are still bent. We are opening the chest, rolling the shoulders back. And on the exhale, let's go into a downward facing dog. Hips back. And we come back into Ardha Mukha Svanasana. And from here, walk your feet forward, look halfway up. And on the exhale, bending forward and down. Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting up, all the way up. Look to your thumbs. Exhale. Tadasana, mountain pose. From here, bringing your right foot behind your left. So I will show you like this. So the right foot is behind. And we are going to bring the arms up and you're going to grab your right wrist with your left hand. And we are going to create like a C shape. Feeling the stretch on the right side. Yes? Maybe going a little bit deeper if that feels good. Back to center, inhale. And let's switch. Grab your left wrist and your left leg is behind your right. And we are pulling the left arm to the right side and the right knee is bent. The left leg is more or less straight. Feeling the stretch on the left side of our torso, of our shoulder, our hip. Inhale back to center. Both feet in the floor, arms side to side in Tadasana, mountain pose. So we are going to start with the sun salutations. The Hatha variation first. Inhale, arms up, look to your thumbs. Exhale, bending forward, hands into the mat. Inhale, right foot back, right knee down. Look forward. Exhale, left foot back, plank pose. Knees, chin and chest into the mat. Move with your breath. Inhale, slide your chest forward into cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale, right foot forward. Left knee off the mat this time. Look forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Bending forward and down, chest towards the knees. Inhale, coming up all the way up, look to your thumbs. And on the exhale, bending forward again into Uttanasana. Inhale, left foot back, left knee down, looking forward. Exhale, right foot back, plank pose. Knees, chin and chest. Inhale, moving with your breath into cobra, opening the chest. Exhale, back into downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee off the mat. Engage both legs and look forward. And on the exhale, bring your right foot in between the hands and bending forward and down. Inhale, coming up, look to your thumbs. And on the exhale, come back into Tadasana, mountain pose. Beautiful. We are going to do one more like this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands into the ground, into the mat. Inhale, right foot back, right knee down. Low lunge, look forward. Exhale, plank pose. Knees, chin and chest, hips high. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot in between your hands, look forward. Yes, exhale, left foot in between the hands, bending forward and down. Inhale, rising high. Just one breath here, and on the exhale, bending forward again. Hands side to side of your foot. Inhale, left foot back, left knee down, low lunge. Exhale, right foot back, knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee off the mat. Exhale, right foot forward, bending forward and down. Inhale, coming up all the way up. And on the exhale, arms side to side into Uttanasana. Close your eyes. You're gonna take a few deep breaths here to feel the effects of the sun salutations. Feeling your toes pressing down, your heels, maintaining the arc in your feet. And we are gonna move into a classical Surya A. Once you're ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bending forward, diving forward. Bend the knees if you need. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, jump or walk your feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana this time. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Adjust your feet if you need, a little bit closer towards your hands. Sending the hips high, opening the shoulders away from the ears. Pressing the hands into the mat. They say that downward dog can be a resting pose. If it's not resting for you, you can take child's pose whenever you need. Inhale, jump or walk your feet forward in between your hands. Flat back, lengthen, exhale, bending forward and down. Inhale, coming up. Look to your thumbs. Exhale, Samastirihi, or Tadasana, mountain pose. Last one, ladies. Inhale, building the fire, the Agni. Exhale, bending forward. Inhale, flat back. Open the chest. Exhale, jump or walk your feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upper dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Adjust your feet a little bit closer if you need. Heels closer and closer towards the mat. Long deep breath, Ujjayi breath. And in the next inhale, jump or walk your feet in between your hands. Look halfway up. Exhale, bending forward and down. Inhale, pressing the feet down and rise your arms up and look into your thumbs. And on the exhale, hands and arms side to side into Tadasana, mountain pose. Well done. Now bringing your right foot back. We're going to turn the right foot to the back of the mat. So the hips are aligned. And we are going to open the arms, preparing for Trikonasana. Both legs are straight. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, reaching forward with your right hand. And slowly releasing your right hand down, maybe on your shin, maybe on the block if you have the block, maybe on the floor. And looking into your left hand. And we are going to stay here for 3 deep breaths. Engage your legs. So after the sun salutation, we feel a little bit warmer. Opening the chest. Good. Inhale back, up, lifting up. And on the exhale, turn the feet. So the right foot is parallel to the left foot. And bring the left foot towards the top of the mat. We're going to go to the other side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, reaching forward with your left hand. The hips are back and the left hand down. Open the chest. Engage your legs. Engage your abdominal muscles. 3 breaths. So this is a more Ashtanga sequence. It's not the same, it's different, but it's inspired in the Ashtanga practice. Inhale, coming back, up. And on the exhale, both feet are going to be turning towards the back of the mat. So making the step a little bit shorter, bringing your left foot closer to your right foot, squaring the hips. The right hand is on the hip, on the right hip, and the left arm is rising up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, reaching forward with your left hand and release your left hand inside of your right foot or outside. Outside of your right foot is much more challenging. Now turning towards the right side, you can stay here or you can lift your right arm up. So finding the balance, I know it's quite challenging even though it looks an easy pose, but it's a complex pose. And if you need, you can bring your left foot closer to the right foot. Exhale, first look to your big toes. And in the next inhale, engage your legs and come up. Open your arms. Open your feet parallel to each other and turn again your feet to the front of the mat. A trick is to bring the right foot a little bit closer to the left, if that feels a little more grounding for you. Yeah, but the right foot is like 45 degrees, so you can, it feels like a little bit easier to balance. Inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling. Left hand on the hip. Yes. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, reaching forward, reaching forward, reaching forward and down. Inside or outside. Now turning towards the left and twist. Left hand on the hip or left arm up. 3 breaths here. Good. Inhale, using the momentum, coming up, coming up, coming up, opening the arms. And on the exhale, last one, we are gonna turn the feet to the back of the mat. Again, the hips are square and we are gonna go into a reverse prayer. Or another variation is interlacing the fingers and bending forward, offering your heart forward, sending the arms back, either into a reverse prayer or with the hands interlaced, offering your heart forward, squaring the hips, and engage your legs. 3 more deep breaths here. Building a strong foundation in our bodies, in our practice. Strong legs, inhale, coming up. Slowly taking your time, finding the balance, opening the arms, feet parallel to each other. We are going to make the transition to the front of the room. Right foot 45, hands into a reverse prayer to open the shoulders, or interlock your fingers, open the chest, and bend forward, taking your time. Very slowly. Relax your necks. Inhale, lifting up slowly, slowly, slowly. Opening the arms, opening the feet, and bringing Both feet to the top of the mat, hands together. And taking a moment here. Long deep breath. And in the next inhale, bring the right foot back and open the feet even a little bit wider, moving into the Prasarita Padottanasana sequence. Hands into the hips, engage your legs. Inhale, open the chest. And on the exhale, slowly start offering your heart forward, taking your time. Hands down into the mat and try to bring the crown of the head into the mat and walk your hands back and see if you can go as far as you can with your hands. Yes, good. Deep stretch into the back of the legs. Long deep breath. Two more deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Last one, inhale. Deep exhale and release. Good. Hands into your hips. Inhale, coming up, using the momentum of the inhale. Strong legs. And exhale here. Good. Inhale, opening the arms. Exhale, interlock your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open the chest, engage your legs. And on the exhale, release forward. Slowly. Arms behind the head. Control. Pressing your big toes, not to fall forward. And pressing your heels. Bring the body weight into the three corners of your feet. Like imagine you are doing a triangle. Long deep breath. Inhale, slowly coming up, all the way up, all the way up. Opening the arms. And open your feet. So opening the feet. And bringing your hands into your knees. Good. So if you can go a little bit lower. Yes, nice. A little bit lower. Maybe opening the feet a little bit wider too. Moving into the twist, bringing your left shoulder down and imagine in the center of the mat and look into the right shoulder. So press with your left knee, with your left hand, your left knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right shoulder down, left shoulder up, look to the left side. And press your right knee. Inhale back to center. Almost there. Keep your knees bent, arms up, together. Interlock your fingers and keep your index fingers and your thumbs straight, like a weapon. Good. Inhale, lifting the hips, straight your legs, opening the arms, and jump your right foot forward to meet your left foot into the top of the mat, hands together into your heart. And release your hands down into Samasthiti. Just taking a moment to feel. After that sequence, standing poses, we're gonna move into a Vinyasa Surya B. Inhale, bend the knees, arms up, chair pose. And on the exhale, sending the arms down, hands down into Uttanasana, bending forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, jump or walk your feet back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right foot forward in between the hands. Left heel down. Arms up into warrior one. Good. Stay here. So we are building our practice to get into this moment of the warrior sequence. So the peak pose of this practice is humble warrior. And it's pretty much the foundation of the Vinyasa practice. The sun salutations and the warrior sequence. And this is the peak of our practice. On the exhale, interlock your fingers, keep your right knee bent, open the chest, and on the exhale, open your heart. And with your right knee bent, see if you can bring your arms behind your head. Stay 3 more deep breaths. Inhale, lift the chest, arms up slowly. Warrior one. Exhale, open your hips into warrior two. Inhale, left arm up. Sorry, right arm up, left arm down. Exhale, hands down into the mat. Moving into the Vinyasa. Right foot back, Chaturanga. Upper dog. Good, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Right heel pressing on the mat, arms up. Stay here, 3 breaths, adjust your hips. See if you can bring your hands together. If not, open your arms if that feels better for you. Imagine you are bringing your pubic bone towards your belly button. And dropping the tailbone down towards the earth. Exhale, interlock your fingers behind your back, open the chest. And on the exhale, release your chest down and your arms behind your head. Pressing the right foot into the mat as well. Don't forget about the back foot. Humble warrior. Our peak pose for today. Inhale, slowly coming up, taking your time. Strong legs, arms up. Warrior one, exhale, warrior two, almost there. Let the legs feel that heat, the burn. Inhale, left arm up, right hand down. Reverse the warrior. Inhale, warrior two, prepare for the Vinyasa, hands down. Left foot back, Chaturanga. Upper dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job, ladies. Knees into the mat. And take a moment into a very sweet child's pose. Forehead resting into the mat. Release through the mouth. Side out if you need. Feeling all the body weight sinking deeper into the ground. Feeling the opening of the hips, of the low back. Good. And as we already reach our peak pose for today's practice, we are going to start bringing the energy down again. Inhale, back into a downward facing dog. Taking your time into a downward facing dog. Inhale, sending the chest forward. Bachistasana, side plank. On the right side, you can modify bringing your left knee on the floor, or you can go straight into the variation that feels good for you. Right arm up. Good. You're going to stay here. You can bring your right foot into your left thigh. Yes, to challenge yourself, or you can even hold your big toes with your right hand and leave your right leg up. Take your time. Do your variation, what it feels good for you. And on the exhale, release your right foot down, your right hand down. Moving into the Vinyasa. If it doesn't feel good, you want to skip the Vinyasa, wait for us in downward dog. Chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, high plank, all together. Right knee on the floor if you need, or you can move to the left side, left arm up. Option 1 is stay here. Option 2, left foot into your right thigh. Option 3, grab your big toes and lift the left leg. Front legs. Look to your ceiling. That feels good. 2 and 3. Release your left foot down. And on the exhale, go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down into the floor. Good. And interlock your fingers behind your back. Engage your legs, engage your core. Inhale. Lifting the chest and lifting the legs, the feet. Good. Stay here. Opening the chest. So it's not about how high you go. It's more elongating the spine, and from there you can go higher. And on the exhale, release your legs and your hands. Let's make a pillow with your hands. Take a moment here. Move your hips side to side. And we are gonna go to another variation of this back bend called locust pose. And you can do the same variation we just did, holding the hands, or you can hold the ankles. Ready? Let's go. So bending the knees. And see if you can take a hold of your ankles. And in the next inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the thighs. Same principle. It's not about how high you go, but then your length, creating space in between vertebrae, especially the low back. And then from there, you can go deeper. Activate your abdominal muscles. 2 more deep breaths. See if you can go higher. And on the exhale, release your feet down. Release your forehead down. And move your hips side to side, massaging the spine and the hips. And we're gonna go into a counter pose for the back bend, hands side to side of your chest. Inhale, cobra. Gentle cobra, exhale, child's pose. Forehead down. This time, we are gonna bring the arms back. Hands side to side of your feet, just to rest the arms a little bit, as we have been doing a lot of work for the shoulders as well. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here. Last one. And in the next inhale, lift the chest. We're gonna make our way into the seated poses. Release your legs to the side and forward. And flex your feet. Take a moment. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bending forward. Flex your feet, engage your legs. Very good. Breathe in deeply. So you can hold your feet, or you can hold your ankles, or you can maybe the back of the knees, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Sorry about that. That was my fault. I took my phone and I'm in the hotspot. So hotspot. Come back into, we were here. We were in Paschimottanasana. And we are gonna bend the right leg. Let me turn to the side so you can see me. And we are gonna bring the right foot close to your right hip. Yeah, we still have some space in between the right foot and the left thigh. And in the next inhale, we are gonna lift the right arm up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, reaching forward and bring your right arm around. See if you can bring the right thumb to the ceiling and bring your left arm back. Yes, if you can take your hands, inhale, lengthen, and on the exhale, reaching forward with your chest and release down. 3 breaths here. It's really nice for the shoulder, and even though if this pose can be quite challenging, but we are working on the left leg, on the hip, and on the shoulders, all at the same time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release your arms. Good, now bring your right leg over. And you can keep your left leg straight or bring your left foot back. Make sure you have a space to sit. Let's go for the twist. So this series is called Matriasana. Inhale, left arm up, the right hand is on the floor. Left arm up, exhale, twist. And you can stay here or you can try to go to the bind, bringing your left hand inside of your legs. You can give it a try. Yes, and then your right arm around. See if you can take your left hand. If not, stay here, opening the chest, looking over your right shoulder. Squeeze your belly, keep breathing. 3 more. And on the exhale, release the twist. We are gonna go into a mini counter pose, mini twist towards the left side. Good. Leaning back, release your legs, cross your ankles. We are gonna go into a vinyasa. So cross your ankles, hands into the mat, send your feet back, chaturanga. You can skip the vinyasa if you need. Upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Jump or walk your feet in between your hands. See if you can slide your feet in between your hands and sit down. Yes, and straight your legs. Left foot into the mat. Right leg engage and right foot flex. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, reaching forward. See how far you can go. And bring your left arm around your left leg. See if you can take both hands together. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen, exhale, reaching forward even farther with your chest. And your neck is long, and close your eyes. We stay here for 3 more deep breaths. Very Ashtangi sequence that we can use as a foundation for the rest of the series. Very complete practice, very dynamic and strong at the same time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release your hands and bring your left leg over the right. Right leg can be straight or right leg can be bent, and make sure both of the sitting bones are in the floor. Moving into the twist. Inhale, right arm up, lengthen, exhale, bringing your right arm over the left thigh. And you can stay here, or you can try to bring your right hand in between your legs and see if you can take a hold of your hands. I know it's quite yeah, it's not so easy for the arms and for the shoulders, but it allows us to bring a little more space into the upper body as well with a twist. 2 more deep breaths. Sinking deeper with your sitting bones into the mat. And on the exhale, release. Release the bind. Mini counter pose to the right side. And exhale, release. Last vinyasa, I promise. So cross your ankles. And the hands are side to side of the hips. And lift the hips and send your feet back. Chaturanga. Upper dog, downward dog. And you can jump or walk your feet in between your hands. And straight your legs. Well done. Let's lie down slowly with your knees into the chest. Hugging your knees, roll side to side, massaging the spine. Good. Feeling the massage into the low back. And we're going to go into an inversion of your choice. But if you are in your moon cycle, you can skip it. You can take any other variation that feels good for you. Dangling pose, or maybe pigeon pose, or maybe child's pose, right? If you're not in your moon cycle, and if you would like to go into shoulder stand or head stand, yes, or maybe you can go into tripod pose, take your time. And go little by little. We have 10 breaths in our inversion. So we are choosing what works better for us at the end of this practice. It was quite active. So see what your body needs. And remember, if you're doing an asymmetrical pose, you can hold for 5 breaths in one side and 5 breaths on the other side. So we are halfway there. Another 5 breaths. Really taking your time to reach the deep tissue. To release the tightness, to release the tension. And if you are in shoulder stand, you can start releasing your legs down into halasana. If you are in any other pose, hold for a few more deep breaths. And slowly we are going to start releasing the pose vertebra by vertebra, taking your time. So Susie, we will meet again once you're ready into our knees to chest. And Nina, you can also meet us in this counter pose, or just adding to our sequence to massage the spine, to roll side to side. Moving into a fish pose that we are gonna do with a lion breath. That really helps to open the throat, and our thyroid gland is gonna be activated. So release your legs down and bring your hands under your hips. And in the next inhale, lift the chest and bring the crown of the head into the mat. Now inhale through the nose and stick your tongue out and exhale, lion breath. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, lion breath. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Release the crown down. Release your arms, knees to chest. Hug your knees one more time, roll side to side. Bringing the feet up into happy baby. We're gonna take 5 deep breaths here. Try to relax your shoulders and allow your breath to be a little bit deeper. We are almost at the end of the asana practice. So we wanna elongate the breath to tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system, to bring the energy down into the floor again, into the earth. Good. And bring the feet together, open your arms in a T position, right leg over the left leg, and drop the legs to the left side, twisting. And look into your right shoulder. Just taking a moment here. Close your eyes. Resting the legs and the hips. Expanding the lungs, creating space on the heart's center. Inhale back to center. Release the legs and bring the left leg over the right this time. And twist to the other side, to the right side this time. Look into your left shoulder. Once you're ready, inhale back to center. Release your legs. And bring your knees into your chest and bring your forehead close to your knees and squeeze yourself towards your thighs, towards your knees. 2 more deep breaths here, making yourself a little ball. And on the exhale, release completely down. Your legs, your arms. Cover yourself with a blanket if you need. Cover your eyes with a small towel if you have. Good. When we are resting, our temperature, body temperature lowers down. So keep yourself warm during this final relaxation. Make yourself really comfy. If you need any bolster to support your legs, go ahead. If you need any other movement or little adjustment on your body, go ahead. Whatever your body needs, whatever your body feels more comfortable with. And we are going to take one more releasing breath. Inhale through the nose. Deep exhale, inside out through the mouth. Empty your body completely. And take this time to rest. Take this time to recover. Take this time to integrate. Not just the practice, but the whole week. All your experiences. Take this time to rest completely. And enjoy your savasana. And feel the body softening even deeper. The face, the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the feet. Keep softening, keep letting go. Keep surrendering into the floor. And take your time to come back to your breath, to your body, to move your feet side to side, to move your fingers. And if you need longer in Savasana, you can ignore me and stay where you are and take your time. As we are finally resting, sometimes we need extra time. So no rush. And only when you're ready, you can make yourself a little bowl. Bending the knees and rolling to the side. You can push the floor with your hands and come back into a sitting pose. Keeping the eyes closed, hands into your knees, into your thighs. And feeling the effects of the practice. What do your body feel? What do you notice? What is here? Maybe your body feels a little more open than the beginning of the practice. Maybe also a little bit more tired or energized or focused, more clarity, more connection to here and now. Check in. In that sense of openness. Bring your hands together, finishing with gratitude, appreciating your time on the mat, appreciating your body, allowing you to practice, to move, to be alive. It's amazing what we can do with our bodies. So say thank you to yourself and everything you feel grateful for. And let's close with one unifying Om. Join me if you like. Inhale through the nose. Om. Bowing to you, to the light within you. Namaste. Thank you.